Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's George and I sell stuff on eBay. Now the garage is getting very busy. This is where I run my eBay business, buy stock, photograph it, package it, ship it, everything out of this single building. So today we are picking and packing some Christmas orders. So we're well into December now and eBay's starting to ramp up. I'm making sure that I'm listing every day and to try and keep that algorithm happy, and it seems to be doing the job. There's a lot of sort of stocking filler items going out, things you would expect, sort of gifts and things like that. So I usually do picking and packing videos on a Sunday, but it's currently a Saturday because I've got some orders due to go out today and a fair bit to pack, so I thought I'll do it today instead. But yeah, I need to, well, I've tidied up a little bit, but as you can see there is a lot going on in the garage. There's bags of stuff for other videos. We've got some sort of hamper tray things which need to go on Facebook Marketplace. We've got some other stock to go through and some bits to skew away. There's always tons of jobs, but currently people's orders are a priority. So I fired up the laptop and we're going to take a look at what has sold. Okay, laptop's turned on. If you're a regular viewer, you know the score by now. You are on my hands-free chest mount, which is great because I've got both hands free and it's like a point of view. Is that what you call it? Yeah, POV, point of view. You can follow me around and see exactly what I'm doing. So I've cleared the table. I've got my little box out. Things that are sold. I've got one item in there that I've chucked in already. Oh, I was looking for that. That's my little adapter for my microphone. I was going to use my microphone today, but I couldn't find that, and I've already started to make the video. But I think you can hear me just fine. So over the last couple of days, we've got 15 sales. I ship every other day. So if this is a Saturday, well, I don't normally ship on a Saturday. I try and ship on the same days, but because stuff sells every day, there's kind of orders due every day, if that makes sense. So it can get a bit complicated. I kind of just do it as and when I can, make sure nothing's late. But the last couple of days, 15 orders, totaling £288.74, minus fees and postage and everything like that. Let's go right down to the bottom to see what needs to go out first. And hopefully I can find this item because it's quite an old item. We have got a 50p Gibraltar 2020. It hasn't got a SKU number on it, but I'm hoping, yeah, I think I put them in here, I think I can see it. I've got this nice Christmas sort of candle arrangement. I got it dumpster diving. Unfortunately one of the bulbs was broke there, so I ordered a couple of replacements, so I'm hoping I can get that changed and that maybe all the other ones work, or I can change one if it doesn't. Yeah, it's like a wooden sort of candelabra kind of display. Great time of year to sell it, obviously. Should be able to get £20 for that from nothing. We're going to come over to my little orange drawers, which are handy for like trading cards and coins and small Lego minifigures and things like that. I'm pretty sure everyone's got a similar thing. We're going to go in this drawer here. And this is, if I zoom in, Christmas 50p Gibraltar 2020. That is what we're after. Now I've had these years. I used to be into collecting my coins and stuff like that, so I would have bought this in 2020 when it came out with some others. I'm probably not making any money on it. It's gone for £8 plus post. I probably bought a load of them for like £3-4 quid, so I might be making a bit, but yeah, that's just a little stocking filler for someone. Next up we've got a CD. Chuck that in my box. Now all my media is hidden behind all this stuff. I've got this sort of little soft table stool thing and a rug that I got for free. I've got some packaging on top of everything. That's what I mean. When it gets to Christmas and it gets busy, it's hard to stay sort of organised. Anyway, the CD that is sold is this one up here. Now Dance. Yeah, don't know much about it. 1992. It sold for £4.50. I might have bought it for 50p or something like that. Basically on here I've got all my Xbox games, Wii games, anything that's media, CDs. This has got a nice Buzzcocks inventory, 2003, and it's new and sealed. But yeah, box sets, new and sealed box sets, and PC games and whatnot, Switch games, everything is on there if something like that sells. I used to do it in my boxes, but then I'd have it all installed in different boxes and it got complicated, so I thought if I just put it in one place, then we'll know where it is. Okay, if you follow my channel, a video from a few weeks back now I think, I bought a big job lot of vintage discontinued sort of cosmetics, shampoos, things like that, and we've had a sale for a case of 6 of the VO5 Mega Hold styling mousse, £20. They are over here, and there is one on the top just there, so we will grab that one. VO5 mousse Mega Hold case of 6, £20. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, and I'm making good money on them because I got quite a good deal with that job lot. We have got 2 more of the Nottingham Forest children's beanie caps. Is it a cap? Winter cap. Yeah, I guess so. Beanie hat. These are trickling out at either £5 or £5.99. And again, if you're a follower of the channel, which I highly recommend you doing if you are not already, follow my journey. Oh, we're down to the last one. Wow, we've sold a lot of them. These 2, I bought about 40 of them. I'd have to look back on the video, and they cost me less than 50p each. I think it worked out to like 40p or 37p or something like that. But yeah, if they've all gone out at least £5, 40 of them, quick maths, 40, is that £200? From how much did I pay for the whole lot? £15 or something like that. So that was a great pickup. And again, right time of year. I bought them beanie caps in the summer when no one wanted them, and that's what I'm going to try and do. I've been thinking about this going into next year. After Christmas stuff's reduced, buy it cheap, put it in my loft, wait till next Christmas, and in the winter buy fans when no one wants fans, and in the summer buy heaters when no one wants heaters. Because in the summer when we do get a big heat wave here, everyone's panic buying fans and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just an idea I've had. But I am digressing. We have got a Ron Weasley little backpacks. As you can see, there's one here, a Harry Potter one. That's going to be a Christmas present for someone. And the other one is here, Ron Weasley. These were retail arbitrage. I think I've taken the stickers off. Cost me £1.25 and he has gone for £5, which is fine. We have got... oh, is that the last cap as well? Yes. If you look there, you can see 2 caps, and the last cap has sold. So we have sold them all. So that listing, I need to check that I've got the quantity correct, and that listing has actually gone. So there we go. A job lot of items that I bought at the car boot in the summer. About 40 of them. It's very windy and rainy outside. My garage door's knocking. Yeah, and we've sold out. That's great. I love items that just trickle out and they're quick and easy to post. We have got down here, I picked this up when I picked up them little backpack things. Again, out of season really. Sports Power water-filled ground anchor kits. So I'm guessing it says it's for a trampoline. Water-filled, I don't know, the sort of weights that you tie onto it and it keeps the trampoline from blowing away or something. Anyway, they had loads of these. They were down to £10 and I thought, not really worth it. Went the next week and they were down to £5 and I picked one up to test it, and they're not going to be, I don't think I'm going to go back for any more. It sold for £12.99, so I'm making a £5. which is fine. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the others. Now we have got a double sale. Sorry, I realise when I'm over here you can't see that very well. As you can see there at the bottom I've got a rug, and at the top I've got another rug. They're going to the same buyer, so we'll do them and then we'll come back to the orders in the middle. Basically you got two of these rugs which are stored right up there in the corner. Gave them a clean, gave them a picture, and they have sold. Now I need to try and get them down. This might not be very good viewing for you, so I do apologise about the angle. There's one. There's two. Zoom me back out. Two rugs. They're the same, but I remember one. You see, like one's a bit yellowy and one's more white. So I didn't do a multi-quantity. I pictured them separately, listed them for the same price. I don't know whether it's been stained or what. It doesn't smell of smoke, so that's okay. But basically, one person, well, someone bought one, and then I had a couple of orders in between, and then later on that day they bought the other one. So I will just check that they're going to the same address. If they're going to the same address, I can bundle them together, because if you get separate orders and you notice it's from the same person, just double check that they're not sending it to different addresses for Christmas and stuff like that. But what they could have done is added both to the basket and checked out in one. So, but they probably bought one and thought, oh, I'll get the other one as well. So I will just check the addresses on that. Next up we have, yeah, did I say they were from dumpster diving? I did. And they've gone for £20 each, plus £5 something postage each as well. So if I can combine that, I'm making a bit of money as well. But that's pure profit, dumpster diving finds. Next up we have got a Cookworks hand mixer. I bought 3 of these in Sainsbury's. Here they are. 1, 2 and 1 is already sold. They were reducing all their Cookworks kitchen aids and things like that. They're probably changing the packaging or getting a new branding or something. But these were probably originally about £30 and they were reduced to £10. There was 3 on the shelf, picked up all 3, listed them for £24.99, and they were pretty slow. They weren't getting much attention. I thought I'd just knock them right down to £19.99, so double my money before fees and stuff like that, because they're really easy to ship, plus postage obviously, so I'm making a bit of money, and that is another one gone. And sometimes you got to make a little bit of money on some items to bring in the other bigger sales. So yeah, it just brings some attention onto my store, and it brings in sales like the rugs where it's 100% profit. So that's how I see that. Okay, first item that we're coming over to these boxes. We've had a good variety of sales, people. We've had dumpster diving finds, retail arbitrage. We've had new with tags, sort of charity shop job lots. We've got the sort of odd item from car boots and charity shops and things like that. So yeah, it's a good selection of orders, which should make a good video. We have got a traditional paper flower kit in box 7. So I've got all different boxes numbered up. And then basically when I photograph items in there, they go in my sort of holding boxes which say to SKU. And then I need to pull them out, find a home for them in here, and update my custom label on my listing. That's basically how I operate and how I know where everything is stored. We will pull this box off. This is the item we're after, traditional paper flower kit. This came from, yeah, it's all in there. This came from that sort of loft sale that I did. There was a couple, they used to do like antiques fairs and things like that. They had loads of retro toys and stuff. And I basically came in filled my car on a few occasions, came back, photographed it all. I've still got a box from that house, which is that brown box there, which is the last box to go through. And yeah, as and when things sold, I kept track of it and I gave them a bit of money for their stuff. And obviously I was making a bit as well. We had a bit of an agreement. So that's where that's come from. That's gone for £10. And we have got 3 more items still, which is great. Dream Baby Journey Baby Carrier. Gone for £13. It's telling me it's on the corner rack. So I have this black corner rack next to my media. 2 big racks and 1 big rack at the end, and all this is listed stock. And I can see it is in here. So we will get that down for a second. Tucked away in here. And again, retail arbitrage item. £7.50 was 15. So I'm not really making any money on that really. I took an offer of £13. I probably forgot what I paid for it, to be honest. But I was just in the mood to get some sales in. Like I said, make a little bit on some. You know, a couple of quid on that. But I'm making £35, £40 together on them. So it all balances out. We've got a Kodak underwater camera. The wind's really picking up. Which is in this little Smalls tub that I have. Small items. There it is. Got all sorts in there. I've got some brand new Apple 3.5mm headphone jack. Earphones. Vintage crisp packets, believe it or not. Yeah. So it's this Kodak Sport camera. Underwater to 50 feet, 15 meters, splash proof kind of thing. Brand new and sealed, but I'm guessing it's sort of like expired. I did say on the listing expired 2010. It's gone for £15. I think I originally put it up for 20. I'm trying to remember where I got it. Probably a car boot or something like that. Any sealed like old Kodak camera stuff I quite like picking up. Usually holds some value, like the old films and things like that. Okay, we're rattling through it. Last item was a bit of a deal. So basically, someone I work with gives me items now and again, and I give them a bit of cash. Same kind of arrangement when I sell it. We sort of go halves or whatnot. He had a load of Arsenal memorabilia. Now where's that stored? I know where that's stored. So I listed basically a job lot of programs with tickets. That's the tickets. I'll open it up and show you. That's some other bits. And then a big stack here of approximately 70 programs from the 80s, 90s, Arsenal. If you are interested in these, get in touch via Instagram. I've also got a business email address now, which is georgestreasureshed@gmail.com. So drop me a message if you're not on Instagram. That's for the people that aren't on Instagram. You can email me if you are on Instagram, but it's just a way that everyone can contact me. If you do see anything in the background, you're thinking, oh, what's that? How much is that? You know, I can always do you a deal. Better prices than eBay, obviously, because I'm saving fees. Anyway, I'm digressing again. I listed the programs and the tickets together. And someone was interested in just the tickets. In fact, the listing got quite a bit of interest, and I had a few people message, oh, I just want the tickets, I just want the tickets. And I was thinking, no, I want to sell it all together ideally, because then I'd have to mess about with changing the listing and things like that. But basically I listed it for £125, I think. Just open this without cutting one of the tickets. And someone sent an offer of £75 for just the tickets, which is just this little bag here. I won't take them all the way out, but you can see Aston Villa, Arsenal ticket there, look. They're all Arsenal, but they would have been like away. Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool. But yeah, a stack of tickets there. Yeah, and someone was offering me £75 just for them, and I basically went back and said, what did I say? Or were they offering 65? Yeah, I think they offered 65, and I thought, could do with a bit more of that. So I went back with 85, I think. And then they sent 75, so I was like, yeah, I'll do 75. And then I've relisted the programs on their own for 50, I think. But if you are interested, do let me know. So yeah, £75 for this little packet. So people must love these old sort of ticket stubs. So yeah, that's everything picked. Like I say, a right selection, 220 odd quid. Doesn't look too much there, but we've got all these sort of smalls items, 3 hats, a CD, the coin, the camera, everything is there. So I'm going to do my usual, set you up on a time lapse whilst I get all this stuff wrapped up, and I will see you at the end where we will do the labels. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. That was about 32 seconds for you and about 16 minutes for me, so about a minute an order, so I'm quite happy with that. That's everything packed up, like labelled up, written on what it is, and now come to the laptop, go on each item and put in the weight and find the postage, pay for the postage, print the label, and then all them will go in an IKEA bag and out the door. So that is the next job. Right, there we go. There's all the labels printed. All the parcels down there in a bit of a messy pile. I need to put them into that IKEA bag. And also, if I spin round whilst I was doing the orders, this singles vinyl record box thing sold for £11.99. That didn't cost me anything. That was from Dumpster Diving as well. So spin you around, and yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. That's all the orders packed. It's been a great couple of days. Hopefully keep up this momentum heading into Christmas and maybe into the new year, even though we know it'll die off into the start of January. Get all these in my car, get them down to the parcel shop, dropped off, and on their way to their new homes. So there we go, guys. If you are new and you do enjoy this kind of reselling content, please consider subscribing. There's a ton of links down below as well, my eBay store, and you can save money on your bills, your heating. You know, there's some referral links to sign up to some accounts. You can get some free cash and things like that. So please take a look at them. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in next week's video. Have a great week selling. See you later.